What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about upcoming TV series that I'm really excited about and news about them. Let's get into it. Welcome to the channel. Here we talk about everything in TV series, and man, first up here is The Boys. As we all know, if you follow the show, Jensen Ackles is going to be playing Soldierboy in the upcoming season 3 of The Boys. The official Twitter for The Boys released a picture of Jensen in his costume, which I'll be putting here now. You can see here that he's got a pretty freaking cool costume, man. It's nice and green, kind of reminds me of the Green Arrow costume from the Arrowverse. Soldierboy is like a Captain American-like character, but a little bit twisted. It's going to be really interesting to see how he's going to shift from playing a role like Dean Winchester for so long into something completely and totally new and totally different from what he did before. There's a lot of rumors out there that they wanted him to be playing the live-action version in the Arrowverse of Batman. That didn't happen. He looked good as Batman, honestly. We are going to be seeing here Jensen Ackles as the original superhero that Vogue created back in the 1940s. And to segue into that, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is still eyeing a role in The Boys Season 3. And this is going to be really cool if it actually happens, because as you all know, in Supernatural, Jeffrey Dean Morgan was Jensen Ackles' father. He was Sam and Dean's dad. Jeffrey Dean Morgan's okay in my book to play whatever it is that he wants to play. He's been Negan on The Walking Dead. He's been on Grey's Anatomy. He was in The Watchmen. He was Ben Affleck's dad in the Batman movie. And even rumored to play Batman in the Flashpoint version of the movie that's coming out. So I'm totally cool with Jeffrey D. Morgan jumping in on board. I think he is perfect for The Boys, right along Jensen Ackles. I am really looking forward to this. Speaking of Arrowverse as well, did you happen to catch the Arrowverse crossover event, Crisis on Infinite Earths, which ended up bringing back Tom Welling as Clark Kent? And the reception of Tom Welling playing Clark Kent went so well, so good, that got CW wondering, should we reboot, or not necessarily reboot, but continue Smallville for one more season? It's interesting. I would dig it. I would watch Tom Welling as a Clark Kent once again. To me, he is my favorite Clark Kent. I'm not talking about Superman, I'm talking about Clark Kent. To me, he's my favorite. He did the best job as Clark Kent in my book. You can have a totally different opinion, and that's okay. But live action, Tom Welling is Clark Kent for me, and Michael Rosenbaum is Lex Luthor, in my opinion. But you're more than welcome to put your arguments down in the comments below. How do you feel about Tom Welling coming back as Clark Kent for one more season of Smallville season 11? And then I wonder if they'll take the storyline that they chose for him in the Crisis, where he, spoiler alert, gave up his powers by wearing blue kryptonite ring, and kryptonite no longer has an effect on him, but he doesn't have his powers anymore. Now he's just a full-time farmer and dad. It is no secret to anyone that Tom Welling kind of tends to stay away from being associated with Smallville. And I think the only reason why he even agreed to do the Crisis was to finish that chapter in his life, to bring Tom Welling's Clark Kent arc to an end, which it arguably did. So it'd be interesting. I mean, it doesn't mean it's true just because it's on the internet. But I am secretly hoping and praying to my Tom Welling shrine inside my closet that this will happen. Stranger Things Season 4 is underway with its filming. They announced 4 brand new cast members, and I'm going to put them here on the screen. Stranger Things Season 4 adds Amy Beth McNulty, Miles Truitt, Regina Ting Chan, and Grace Van Dien. And they will play recurring roles in the upcoming season. They will all be part of the high school where the rest of the cast attends. It's not really sure how big of a role they will be playing in the upcoming season, but it's a recurring role, so we might be seeing them throughout the season in multiple episodes. A quick summary was revealed. McNulty will be playing Vicky, which is a cool, fast-talking nerd. Truitt will play a basketball star, which life is going pretty great until it doesn't. Shannon will be playing a school counselor, and Van Dien will be playing a cheerleader. We'll see how this kind of plays out. It's an interesting role here. Interesting mix of cast members to add to this already great cast. Stranger Things was wildly popular, spread like wildfire in the first season. I must agree that season 3 wasn't really that interesting at times, but I'm looking forward to season 4 and I cannot wait to see it. Last but not least, Cowboy Bebop is coming to Netflix this fall. Season 1 will have 10 episodes and it's well underway in terms of production. Netflix has already kind of said it's coming out in the fall, and it's gonna be pretty accurate to the anime, which is a group of mercenaries in the post-apocalyptic world. They'll save the world for the right price. So it's kind of interesting to see how the dynamics between the cast members are going to be played, how accurate is the live adaptation is going to be. But it seemed like they've had a lot of time to plan this. It was announced in 2018 that this was going to happen, and Cho was announced basically almost not too long after that, if I'm not mistaken. And I think he's a really good choice. Yeah, I'm in. I can't wait. The series was so good. I haven't finished it, but I think, and this is due to Netflix's track record of doing fairly okay at adaptations, that this is going to be good. Now, will it be good? I don't know. Who knows? I don't even know if Netflix knows, but I think they're betting on it for sure. They're betting on this becoming a household name. There's no question about this. They want this to become their next big show, just like The Witcher and Stranger Things, you name it. They even got the original series composer to come back for the live adaptation. So they're for real. They're for real about this. They want this to be as good as the original, and they don't want to disappoint anyone. And this is also set in the future, so 2071. I don't know how they're gonna, play some of these scenes and some of these locations that they're gonna shoot at, but they've done great things in the past before, as you can see with Stranger Things and other shows that rely heavily on CGI. So yeah, I'm in. I'm ready. Down below there'll be 2 videos, my latest video and my Invincible playlist. If you haven't seen that, please do. There's a reason why it's the most watched videos in my channel. It's one of the most watched shows in the world right now. It's in the top 10. So if you haven't seen that, please do yourself a favor and check out Invincible. But that's it for today, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode, which I'll be releasing soon. It's going to be my Lucifer season 5 review.